The government shutdown continues in Washington, where President Trump is preparing to lay off or possibly fire thousands of federal workers.
Fox's Rebecca Castor has the latest.
The shutdown clock has been ticking on the White House website all day. And while the Senate's next vote is not scheduled until Friday, President Trump is meeting with his budget director, Russ Vought, who is already gearing up for federal layoffs.
Look, it's likely going to be in the thousands. That's something that the Office of Management and Budget and the entire team at the White House here, again, is unfortunately having to work on today. These meetings would not be happening if the Democrats had voted to keep the government open.
On Capitol Hill, Democrats are fighting for COVID-era insurance subsidies to be included in the spending bill. But Republicans claim their proposal rolls back measures that prevents funds from going to illegal migrants.
There are things we can negotiate, differences we have, and we're not going to give taxpayer benefits to illegals, but don't hold the American people hostage with a government shutdown.
This is about health care. He is choosing to shut down the government rather than work with Democrats to fix the health care crisis Republicans created.
If Republicans can't convince enough Democrats to change their votes on Friday, Senate Majority Leader John Thune doesn't plan to keep lawmakers here through the weekend. Instead, they'll likely try again on Monday. On Capitol Hill, Rebecca Castor, Fox News.
The government shutdown isn't just a political fight in Washington. It has real-world impacts on everyday Americans, like federal workers facing furloughs and missed paychecks.
It's also closing some of the country's most popular landmarks. Let's get out to Fox's Oliviana Calmes at one in St. Louis. And Oliviana, you met some disappointed travelers there.
I did, Tom and Courtney, because while there's a small gift card that's open, the actual arch is closed because this is a national park. So when the funding and the government shuts down, then this area and access to inside the arch closes as well. And people are not happy about it. I've talked to people from all over the country, including California, Nebraska, Florida, even Seattle, that have come to take a trip up the arch only to find locked doors and no closed signs.
The only time we come here to visit this place and it's closed.
Always wanted to go up, and today I finally was like, no, I'm driving by myself, I'll go up, and it's closed.
We had tickets to go in the top and come down and see the arch, and not open, so it was a surprise to us.
I think that we are, or the public in general, we are what they call, third-party casualties of, their dispute.
And if you go to the Arch website, you get a message that says national parks remain as accessible as possible during the federal government shutdown. However, some services may be limited or unavailable. All Gateway Arch ticketing and tram operations are suspended, and ticketed events have been canceled until further notice. Now, as for air travel, the shutdown isn't expected to have an immediate effect. As we know, air traffic controllers and TSA agents are working now without pay. So flights eventually could be affected by this. And we don't know how long this shutdown will last, but economists agree the longer this does, the more of a ripple effect it can have in the economy. I'll send it back to you guys.
Wow, yeah, some disappointed travelers there in St. Louis for sure. Oliviana, thanks.